reactions. And the things I do feel more like a reaction to it all. But baby, there's another way, a glimpse of hope beyond the fray. If you listen close, you can hear the highway call. We don't need a map or a place to be, just the urge to roam and some scenery. We'll find ourselves and the dreams that grow there on the road to nowhere.
And I'm often reminded when I wake up early for a fishing trip that Benjamin Franklin said that the early morning had gold in its mouth. That's a reminder that when we wake up early and get on the water, good things are liable to happen.
Good morning, everybody. Wayne Justice here in Morehead City, North Carolina, up early, getting ready to go meet up with my buddy Captain Mitchel Blake in Chocowinity, North Carolina, up near my hometown, up near Washington, North Carolina, up on the Pamlico River. It's worth getting up early for. Captain Mitchell's been on some good fish on the river. It's coming into, mid-August, time of year where you never know what might be migrating in our waters and what you might run into when you're in the water with a knowledgeable guide like Mitchell. He stays on fish year round. I'm going to be on the water with him and his son Kaden today. So pretty excited to get the chance to go back to my hometown and spend some time on a body of water I'm pretty familiar with as a river rat. We're gonna have some fun today, so stay tuned as we're gonna plug you into some of the history of the area and absolutely some of the great fishing that you can find on the Pamlico River here in eastern North Carolina. So stay tuned here on Coastal Connections with Wayne Justice. We'll be pulling into Beaufort County before you know it and get to see some sights and sounds connected back to my youth. So looking forward to it. My God, it's a pretty enough place down here on the river, isn't it? I swear. Mitchell Blake's a lucky man to have this as his backyard. We're getting ready to take off here on the Pamlico River. Just touch base with Mitch. He's going to get his coffee. We're set up here in this beautiful spot. Again, this time of year, you never know what we might see moving in. There's resident fish. There's migratory fish. There's a lot of opportunities, and Mitch is set up for all of it. We'll just have to see. I like an adventure, and I know that's what he's got planned for us this morning, so stay tuned. There he is.
How's it going?
Man, I'm good. I'm glad I finally get the chance to freaking meet you. I see you on your dad's Facebook page all the time. I can tell you're on some fish right now. Kaden, right? Wayne.
Yes, sir.
Nice
Kaden.
to meet you, my friend.
Nice to meet you.
I can tell y'all have been on some fish. I was looking yesterday. You found some recently, huh?
I found some. We found some the other day. Me and the boys ran through some.
Yeah?
I found them.
So y'all are out on the water all the doggone time then?
All the time. Went and put dead on them. They got all pumped up.
Yeah.
That's what's brought us here today.
Well, it's nice that your dad's got you, because I know you're a river rat like I used to be out here on the Pamlico River.
We keep an eye out for him.
Every daggone chance you can get on the water, I bet you're out there, aren't you?
Just about every day.
I mean, when this is your backyard and when you're growing up in an environment where you're learning this waterway as much as I know you are, and you're on the water as much as I know you are. I love seeing the river rats out here. I used to be one of them. I grew up in Little Washington, and when I met your dad and realized that y'all were moving down here, last time I was here actually, property had just put in place. Your house was just getting built. You were still a young boy at that point. Excited to get out there with you.
Maybe we'll hook one.
Well, every day on the water's fun, whether we find one or not. When you've got this in your,
That's what I'm saying. I love just chasing them.
That's right.
See them.
Being out there on the water is what it's all about, my friend.
Yes, sir.
Well, once Pop gets his coffee ready, we'll get out there.
He should be on the way.
Let's do it. go. Might get on some topwater striped bass. Grab the old topwater plug rod. I can't resist throwing a daggone skitter wall. Oh, let's do it. Said there's been a striper bite early in the morning, Mitch?
Yeah, man. There's actually been running many stripers around.
Cool.
I'm anticipating what the fall winter's gonna be.
Well, I know
There's
that's
good
your
size
resident
fish.
bread and butter fish that's down here year round that you can count on.
That's right.
This time of year, you don't ever know though. Migratory stuff coming through.
And look, it's she's salty this year too. So
Yeah,
that's gonna tie right over.
let's do it.
Let's rock and roll, man. We're ready. Hey, look, we're gonna let this thing just roll, man. We're gonna go fishing and just see how the day unfolds.
You know that's the way we do it, man. This is pretty as it could be, and I tell people all the time, fishing ain't all about catching fish. It's about this, man. The beauty of our waterway, spending time with people I ain't had a chance to catch up with in a minute, getting to meet your boy out here. And I'm already having a good time, and I'm confident we'll find something. You know this river better than anybody I know. I grew up on it. This river's what kept me out of trouble.
Yep.
And having the ability to come out here and have this in my backyard and enjoy the water. That's why I do what I do still to the day, why I chose to study marine science. Just being out here is what it's all about, brother. But I know you got a few things up your sleeve, and again, there's resident fish like the striped bass. This year you've got saltier water, so I'm sure you got a lot of puppy drum, a lot of speckled trout. But you got a lot of migratory species that come through, Mitch. I know that we've kind of rigged and ready for that. When you've got so much diversity, I look at your boat, you got to be rigged up for just about anything.
The diversity comes with the rod selection. You know, why you bring 14 rods? Who knows what we might see?
You can't script this stuff, and that's what I love about what we do out here and why I love spending time on the water with you. There ain't a time I've come out here with you that I ain't had fun. But man, you've shown me the Roanoke River. You've shown me some stuff that I never saw growing up in eastern North Carolina. So I just appreciate the fact that you're part of it and you wanted to turn me on to what y'all have been seeing this week.
I'm gonna jump her up, man. I'm gonna see if we can find us a topwater bite.
You know I love a topwater bite. Let's do it.
Let's get it, dude.
Yo. Kaden, you throwing that chugger today, huh? You got all class of fish in here. Kaden, is this striped bass bite early morning too? Really the top waters get up early and get out here?
Yes, sir. First thing.
First light, I like it. Avoid some of the crowds that way.
That's right.
Beat the heat. Well, a lot of people like to sleep in, maybe have that drink before bed and don't get up early, but for me, man, it's oyster bars, not open bars. I'd rather be out here than anything else. Shot of catching striped bass on a surface plug sounds good to me. Surface action here. Can't convince one. I bet that popper's going to get the first fish. Young man knows how to make that thing work.
Look, some days they want the popper, some days they want the walk the dog.
Well, see if we can't get one to rise up and show himself.
A lot of bait right on that corner.
Yep. There he is.
Dang,
there he is.
boy.
Get him on, get him on. Oh yeah. We're out here for Kaden. Blew up on that daggone popper. Right out there where all that bait was.
Yeah, he was watching the bait. I'm gonna back us off of it just a hair, Wayne. There's two. We got two now, Wayne.
Rip and get that footage.
Dang,
we got
we did
one.
have two.
We had two.
I don't know what happened now. I was like, he done hooked.
Pamlico Prodigy. You're putting it to it. He blew up on that fish. don't know if you heard my nickname for your boy already, but
What's that?
I'm calling it out. He's the Pamlico Prodigy.
Got it?
I think a striped bass's mouth is made to eat a topwater.
It's designed to.
Well, slowly tapered mouth, facing up to the surface. You can lip off the bottom pretty quick, Kaden.
Yeah.
That one slammed that sugar. Up. There he is. Yeah, baby. Woo!
Wake him up.
He's on it.
Get some of that one.
Oh man, anything that'll eat a topwater, you know how much I love stuff. Oh man. Can't control myself.
Right off.
Look at that. The old skitter walk just walking, sticking right out the corner of his mouth.
Sounded good.
Yeah, he wanted it. He wanted every bit of it.
Chill.
They don't know nothing about chill, Mitch.
Chill.
Ain't nothing chill about a striped bass until you get them in your hands, is there? You've handled more than most.
I'll tell you what, man. That little gripper right there is a useful tool.
I bet so. Look at that one.
Those guys.
That's what's up right there, brother. Now, these striped bass in our river systems are, healthy class of fish. Mitch, how old do you think this one's is?
It's probably 3-year-old,
3-year-old.
3-year-old.
You're seeing some that are, 5, 6, 8.
Wayne, we've got look, I'm not going to jinx it, but
We've
got a good class of fish here. We've seen some fish this year that
that'll blow my mind. I know that these resident fish are in here, and some of them leave and head out to the ocean still. We've still got that population, and I know you follow them. Let's get this one back in the water, but you can tell me a little bit more about
hopefully today we'll see one that like yay.
Hey, I'm happy with this one, brother. He ate that topwater and made me smile. Let's get him freed up. Oh man, that's what we're looking for. Pamlico River striped bass. Swim away, baby. See if we can get another one. Blow up on it.
Cremate.
Well, and there he is.
Here's Wayne, get it, boy.
Best thing about it, I'm just gonna sling this one right here in front of you here.
Yeah, man.
Let you get another one. Oh yeah. Woo! Calm down. Coming to you. Take a look at this fish with that lure in his mouth. Be careful with him, because you don't want to get cut by his operculum, and you don't want to get a hook in your hand either. But I want to show you what he ate. Pretty skitter walk and a pretty striped bass mouth, I tell you. Don't get much better than this, folks. We're out here again with Captain Mitchel Blake and his son Kaden, Pamlico River, having fun. Who knows what's next? I don't know. I'm happy with this. Good times. Man, they're just fun little fish. Knowing that they're gonna grow up and get bigger, and knowing there's some bigger ones out here. Woo!
I came up here one day with a fly rod throwing a popper, topwater popper.
Yep.
And made a cast. There was a little bit of bait flicking. And man, an explosion. A tarpon hit that thing. And look, when he come up to hit it, it was such a violent explosion. The mullets jumped up on that dock. It was, when it erupted, look. There was no chance in the world of catching that fish. You know what I mean?
No, well, he'd have made a mess of things probably, but to know that he was there,
it was
pretty daggone cool.
Totally unexpected, and all of a sudden an explosion the side of a car hood, just unloads on a topwater chugger.
You probably puckered up for a second, didn't you?
Look, I think I was as scared as the mullet. They were up there flipping on the dock. Flop, flop, flop.
This striped bass fishery has been a great success story since my youth. And like I say, you've got it dialed in here on Pamlico, on the Roanoke, on the Neuse.
There he is. Come on.
Look at him. Oh, man. Look at him knocking that thing out, Wayne. Oh, he's still after it. Get him, Wayne.
Wants it. He still
Don't
wants
stop it. Don't look, he's still under. Don't
I'm
stop
just going
it.
to keep it moving.
moving it.
In general, in life, if you start taking things too serious, it ain't much fun no more.
Get too serious and take the fun out of it.
That's it. I don't care what it is, man.
That's
There's a boy. There he is. Oh, he saw what I did there. Oh, and he came back and ate it.
this some, Wayne.
Well, I mean, that one wanted it for sure.
Got a brother.
He was aggressive enough
Put it right a little bit there.
to eat it. He's pretty with that light on his back, man. The colors on those fish is just absolutely. You're real tight on him. There you go.
I'm gonna flip him up here right quick.
Yeah, that's a flipper.
Come here, buddy.
We ain't talking about the dolphin. Let's show that one off. Everybody get a good look at it.
He hit it like a ton of bricks, man. Easy, baby.
That's what's so awesome about these fish. They ain't got to be 5 pounds for them to slam it, man. Oh, there he is. God almighty. They're fired up. Oh, yeah. Fired up, man. That last one hit it. Missed it. Came back and hit it when it was just sitting there. This one hit it with authority and definitely wanted it.
Calm down, buddy. Calm down. Calm down. You gotta watch these guys right here, man. That's the one right there that'll get you.
Treble hooks are good for catching fish, but they're also good for getting stuck in a hand.
Yeah. Especially on these fish.
Yeah, they're lively.
Because they don't play games.
Another one.
Back in the drink, man.
Got that one free. Find another one that wants to eat. There's plenty. Sometimes they want to keep it moving. Sometimes they want it stopped. So far, the fish have been pretty aggressive. They've been wanting it moving, it seems like. Fish jumped on that line right there for you. Look at him. Oh, yeah.
Oh, he came button us up.
Yeah, he wanted it. He wanted it.
Hey, baby.
Oh, trouble. That was risky business.
Trouble.
Hey, look at what he does.
Let's be friends here. This won't take but a second.
He said, sir, we stopped being friends as soon as you yanked me out of the water. Taking that head. There you go. I was... connections that I've got, and the only way I get it is believe I've been able to make those connections. Oh, come on.
That's a big one there.
Come on. There he is.
Yeah, baby.
Oh my God. That is a good one,
Hey,
too.
Kaden.
Oh my gosh.
Did you see his mouth whenever he actually
I
grabbed
saw
it?
that. That was a good one, dude.
That was a good one.
When I'm trout fishing, what I've learned is there he is.
Attaboy.
Kaden, that's it. He's got some drag pulling to him.
Yep. There's a bunch of piles down there. Usually I got 40 on that. There he is. Oh, Wayne, that was another. He's a good. Look, that was another good fish behind that.
I think you got 2 on them.
Look at the fish with him. Drop yours down there, Kaden. Look, the other one's trying to eat out of his mouth.
Man, that's a pretty fish. I think I had another one as good or better following it. And we had one probably twice that size on just a minute ago. Yeah. That's fun stuff, man. It's fun.
He slammed that plug. They're super aggressive. They're on structure right now. Kaden just had a nice one on, but lots of pilings down there they're getting into. These striped bass are what we came out here for. Just beautiful fish. They like to wiggle. It's really pretty, really fun. Get them back in. Man, that's good. Got a good one on. He blew up on it. Hey, what? Fired up. He's fired up. That's it.
Crazy.
That's all right. I like it, man. I like it. That is fun. They blow up on it. You can't tell how big they are because they slammed that daggone thing.
I'm gonna flip you right up here, bud.
Take care of him. Put the bell and we just get him right back out there. Pretty fish, Mitch. And the fact this is out here in y'all's backyard is pretty special.
Stay calm, stay calm.
Pretty special. We got some good things here in North Carolina. A lot of people don't even realize that's what's cool about it to me is year-round striped bass fishery. I mean, just one right after another. What they lack in size, they freaking make up for in stamina. And as you saw, there are some that they're bigger. There's a class of fish out there. And I'm happy with these. These are, God, so much fun. Just gonna go ahead and put them right back down.
On the ride back in, I couldn't help but reflect on what a great day it had been on the water.
Striped bass fishery is just your year-round fishery, your bread and butter. You get to make a lot of people happy on that bite. Knowing that you got striped bass, redfish, flounder. The flounder spike's getting ready to fire off here soon. We'll get to start keeping them again for, what, a month?
Got a month of it, yeah.
So I know you're probably booked up for that coming into October. You stay busy, and I just appreciate the fact that you give me the opportunity to come out here and spend some time with you. It was good meeting you, Kaden.
Thank you for coming.
I'm going to say it again. Like you, man, inspire me. I see a lot of hope for the future in kids and young people, and I've watched you, even though I hadn't met you yet, I've watched you grow up through your dad, and getting the chance to spend some time with you out on the water today has been a blast, man.
It's always good to see the kids out, you know what I mean? Like, it's, you know, you watch them start out swimming and boating, and then, you know, they're wakeboarding and skiing. Now the boys are fishing. I mean, even when we come by them, you know what I mean?
Well, you just see yourself is what it is, Mitch. We were talking about it on the way out here. We're in our 40s now, and we still love it like we're in our teens, and we're still teenagers in our head, but it's good to see the actual youth out here building a love and passion for nature. And, you know, I know that's because you've instilled it in him, you know. It's good stuff. I am blessed that this is, you know, home for us right here in eastern North Carolina. It couldn't get much better, and I just appreciate you being willing to share your backyard with me.
No doubt. Come on back, and it love to have you, man.
I appreciate y'all tuning in too. It's a blessing to be out here on the water and be able to share it with all of y'all, and we just appreciate the fact that you tune in each show, and stick with us. We got more good things to come here on Coastal Connections with Wayne Justice.